Black characters in media, part 2. I don't have an intro for this, let's just do this shit. Okay, so we're gonna do this a little bit differently. We're gonna go rapid fire for a lot of these characters, so be prepared. The first character we're gonna talk about is Static. You might have heard of him, might have not. You've probably seen Static Shock and yada 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 yada, you know. You know what you wanted, Dad? You stupid racism, I hate you, yada 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 yada. Look, you get it, alright? If you know anything about Static, you've probably seen the show, and I just want to clarify, his name is Static, not Static Shock. That's the name of the show. His real name is Static, okay? His real name is Static, okay? Jingle jingle. Alright, jingle jingle. Alright? Alright, so whatever. Let's move on. Alright, boys and girls. Time to put on your fancy ass hats and clothes, cause we're going to fucking Shakespeare times with Othello. We're talking about Othello, the character from Shakespeare. So, yeah. Alright, so there's two reasons why I actually want to put Othello in this video. And that is, you know what? There's no sugarcoating it. Okay, for the longest time, Othello was mainly played by white people in blackface. If you don't believe me, here's a picture of Laurence Olivier as Othello in... Yeah, here's Orson Welles in the exact same situation for his movie adaptation of Othello. And the craziest one of all is Anthony Hopkins, who literally did this shit in the 80s! The 80s! Holy fucking shit, what the fuck were they thinking back in the day?
After you, a word or two before you go. I have done the state some service, and they know it. No more of that. I pray you, in your letters, when you shall these unlucky deeds relate.
Another reason why I wanted to put him in this video is because technically he's the first well-known black fictional character in history. Sure, he's not the first, but he's one of the first. Because even in the original text, he was described as a black-skinned Moor. Moor was basically kind of like English, like ancient English version for black people or people of color. So, yeah. He's basically the first black character in fiction, kind of. For example, Othello is not a bum or a racist stereotype. Like, he's actually the main character of the film. Well, not the film, but the original story. Like, he literally owns land. He has his own, I wouldn't say kingdom, but he does have his own house. Like, he's royalty. Like, he's actually royalty. Like, he actually talks to kings and all that other shit. And he's about to marry the princess of another kingdom. And the king's actually fine with it because he actually likes him. Like, you don't really see that in a lot of ancient stories. You just don't. So, yeah, that's basically the real reason why I want to put him in this video. But also, it's an excuse to talk about a weird sort of part of the character's history that doesn't really get talked about all that much, but needs to be addressed. So let's continue on to the other 3 characters, and these are the last 3. You see, I was originally gonna do 4, but I decided to change it to 3 just, you know, to get this video out quicker, and also because I just think 3 more is better, you know, just in general for like video length purpose. You know, I don't want this video to be super long. So let's move on to the other character, which is Saito 9, aka Quincy from Warframe 1999. I'm gonna give you 2 reasons why I absolutely love this guy. Number 1, drip. Like, seriously, look at the fucking drip. Even his weapons are cool. Like, his sniper rifle looks cool, his assault rifle looks cool, even his like Warframe variant, if you don't count the Gemini skin, just the Warframe itself, even he looks cool. Like, look at him, like, come on, man. And another reason why I absolutely love this guy is, this is more of a spoiler for 1999, but if you don't want to get any spoilers for that, I'll leave a time code in the description for you to skip it, or something like that. But anyways, how can I say this? So Quincy in the original ending dies, but in the true ending, he finds out that he can actually unlock his first ability. If you guys don't know, Cyto 9's first ability is basically kind of like an aimbot wall hack. And you know, I'll just show you.
Not today, mama.
Yeah, he shot both the driver and the fucking tank, destroying it instantly. It's just so fucking cool, dude. Like, it's so cool. Like, it really, really, really is. So yeah, anyways, let's move on to the last two characters. And that character is Black Lightning. Created by Jenny Blake Isabella with help by artist Trevor Von Eden, Black Lightning was basically the first black superhero with electrical powers. He's not the first black superhero because, you know, there's other characters that predate him, but he's basically the first black superhero, at least well-known black superhero with electrical powers. That's another reason, that's the first reason why I actually want to put him in this video. The other reason is the drip. I mean, look at this shit. Like, I know that for some people this looks generic, but I don't know, some of his suits just look fucking cool to me. And number 3, I like that he's a single dad in certain continuities. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, we have seen parents that are also superheroes in movies like The Incredibles and Sky High, but number 1, those films are clearly about parents, not single parents. So, yeah. And number 2, I like the fact that he's a single parent, because you don't really see that often in superhero stuff. You really, really, really don't, at least not as often. And also later on in certain continuities, his daughters actually become superheroes in the future, so that's kind of cool. And anyways, yeah, that's it. So let's go on to the last character, and that is, alright, drum roll please, get some like, you know, like, you know what, forget it, it's Cyborg. Like, come on, like, do I really need to say anything about Cyborg? You know who Cyborg is. He was once a football player, then after a freak accident, he becomes Cyborg. And honestly, there's really not much I can say about him because, like, I feel like most people know who he is. I'm only adding him in this video because I know someone will complain down below saying like, where's Cyborg? Where's Cyborg? Yeah, I get it. And also, I will admit, I kind of forgot to put him in the first video. So I'm basically just putting him in this video so that way I don't, like, get a lot of hate. I'm not saying I got a lot of hate in my last video for not including him, but like, I think it's important to keep him in. So yeah, but Cyborg, you know, he's pretty cool. He's in fact, starting with the New 52, he's actually, at least he was a member of the Justice League, but he's been a part of a lot of teams, including Young Justice, and of course Teen Titans, where it all started. But I want to make something abundantly clear. He wasn't with the Teen Titans from the very beginning. He was actually from the new Teen Titans, the one from George Perez and Marv Wolfman. So yeah, he's been around for a long time, but not as long as the Teen Titans themselves, if that makes sense. But yeah, you know, Cyborg, cool ass character, and yeah, I feel like that's gonna end this video, and I hope you like, comment, subscribe, and share this video around if you want, and I'll see you in the next one, because the next one, we're gonna get fucking spooky up in here. Woo! Woo! Yeah. Alright, goodbye.